Hello everyone, this is me Anil Polsani. I'm your mainframe trainer. In this video, we'll be covering 5 more questions on the interview point. This is our 5th video, guys. If I'm counting correctly, this is our 5th video. We already covered 20 questions in previous 4 recordings, 5 points, so that you can learn on the easy note whenever you are in traveling, whenever you are seeing for a 10 minutes break. You can see those recordings easily and prepare for your interview purpose. But again, please remember, this is not the whole and soul questions. Only by preparing these things only you'll go to the interview and you'll get selected. No, not like that. I'm just trying to give a kind of idea what all the questions can come, what category questions can come. Sometimes easy questions, sometimes hard questions can come as well, guys, right? So that's what I want to please prepare you here. So thank you all for subscribing to our channel. If not, please do subscribe. It's just a simple button click, guys, but still, okay. So today's row number is 21 here. We already have 4. This is 5th one. What is sequential search and binary search? What difference and which one is faster? Now basically, guys, this topic, how you need to answer is search and search all as a statement is used in case of occurs clause. Okay, that's what first you need to justify. Nowhere else this search and search all will be used. So your interview answer will start with pointing out search and search all is used in occur clause when you have to find a value in this occurrence. So for that you have this search syntax, which is linear type binary syntax. Will be using mid position algorithm as such. Couple of difference you can say. The first difference itself is the question, guys. Search all will be the faster one. Binary search, which is the syntax of search all, right? That will be the faster one because of the mid position algorithm or half and half algorithm, what we call, where it will have the total number of occurrence and then search for left and right conditions. So from the fastness, binary search is super fast, guys. Simple example I'll tell you. If you have 1 million records, let's say 10 lakhs records are there, guys. Okay, 10 lakhs records are there and you're trying to find the last record. Your condition is to go and to find the last record. In sequential search, it will go and get the condition satisfied after 1 million conditions. 10 lakhs of condition is required. But in binary search, let me tell you, in the first step itself, it will remove half of the count. That means instead of 10 lakhs, it will search for 5 lakhs only. In the second step, it will search only 2.5 lakhs. In the third, it will be searching 1.75, something like that. In another 175,000, like that. Within 20 to 30 steps, guys, within 20 to 30 steps, it will reach to the last record. Whereas in sequential search, it will take a 10 lakhs conditions. In this binary search, it will be almost 60 to 70 conditions maximum, guys. That's how the fastness is. But you can tell in the intro that if you want to use a binary search or search all syntax, the data need to be in sorted order. That is key part, guys. Sorted order is key part that you need to tell as the second difference. Third and the primary difference that nobody tells, because this is not textbook answer, right? So in textbook, these 3 differences will be there. The syntax difference of search and search all, the logic, linear logic or binary logic is the second difference. Which one is the fast is your third difference. And the sorted data requirement is your fourth difference. Fifth difference, I'll tell you, guys. Fifth difference when you're telling in the interview, when you're performing this linear search, you need to reset the index. Binary search doesn't need that. You add this fifth point in your answer, they will be happy to hear your answer from the beginning to end, guys. Right? Now, second question, difference between stop run, go back, exit program. Now, this is very pretty simple, guys. Stop run will be sending the control back to OS after your program is done. The logic, when your system is encountered this stop run statement, the control will be sent back to the operating system. Go back has the difference. I'll tell you go back in the third place. Let's go to the exit program. Exit program will send the control back to the main program. So this stop run, you always code it in the main program. This exit program, you always code it in the sub program. But go back can be working on any way, guys. If you code it in the main program, the control will go to the OS, just like stop run. Go back, if you code it in the sub program, it will send the control to main program, just like your exit program. Project practice is always go back, guys. Okay, earlier days we were having stop run exit program concept in batch application. Go back was used in the online application. That was the old method. But lot of updates happens, slight small tiny updates happens, guys. In that, go back has more preference in all the project. COBOL program, COBOL CICS, COBOL IMS as well. Go back is preferred. But the difference you can tell, this is used in main program, this is used in sub program, this can be used in any program. Coming to the third one, if exit program is used in main program, what happens? Okay, I think this connecting question, guys. First, they might have asked this question. Then they are asking you the second question. Anil, in main program, if I use exit program, what happens? Nothing will happen, guys. Nothing. The control will not go anywhere because main program, it's the end, right? For main program, there is no other main program. Control will not go to operating system. The control will stay in the main program only. So exit program has no reason or no use in the main program point, guys, right? Now 24th, describe about the precompiler process. Now this is a big theory answer, guys. You need to cut short in one line or two lines of answer in the interview. Very much practical question, guys. Into definitely they'll ask you these two questions: precompiler, package, plan question. Definitely they'll ask you. Now, I can tell you my way, you can tell in your own way, guys. It won't differ because this is a standard process. But how you need to tell in the interview is, first you need to begin the point saying that for COBOL DB2 program, regular COBOL compiler, which is IGY Utilities is the compiler, right? That cannot understand the exit SQL statements. So what we use is the compilation process and bind process. That is your initial start point, so that the interviewer know that why you are using pre-compiling instead of going for compilation, why it is pre-compiled. Now then elaborate the precompiler in just 1 minute, guys. You say that in pre-compilation process, you'll be using COBOL DB2 program as the input and you'll be getting DBRM and load as the output. In this process, once you told input and output, explain the process saying that in the process, exit SQL part will be commented, replaced with the COBOL code, and it will be extracting the SQL code as DBRM. 1 or 2 lines, guys. Don't tell the whole story what you learned in theory. Nobody is having that much time. Basically, we put 1 point, 2 point, 3 points like that. Finish off your answer. And again, even though you tell about this point also 4 points, they'll definitely ask you what is plan, what is package. Even though you tell the pre-compilation, guys, at the end they'll ask you what is the difference in plan, what is the difference in package, they'll ask you. So you first question only, don't take much time. 3-4 lines you prepare, that 3-4 lines you deliver. Let them ask you another 2 questions on the same topic. That's what you need answer it detailedly. So once you told that you got the package, you told that you got load module and you got the DBRM, you will use the bind process and mention the program IKJFT01. That's a utility to the bind process. You'll use the bind package, bind plan commands to create a package and plan, which you will say that package is not executable. Package is just a compiled format, but not executable in the system. You need a plan. Plan is executed during the runtime. So package contains DBRM. That's what you say. Package is the compiled format of your query. Plan is executable. Plan contains your package. That's what you will say. There might be a couple of questions on the same topic, guys. So you will prepare theoretically and go there. Do not go unprepared. Practice, guys, unprepared for this topic. Right? So yes, we are done with this 4-5 questions, but I think it's so short. We'll add another 5 questions straight away, guys. What are the different SQL codes, right? This is one of the practical question they're asking you guys. It's a practical question they're asking here is, I think this question is already covered. If you see 16, guys, okay, row 16 is already covered. Maybe video number 4 already have that. So it might be repeated here. So I will tell you guys again, if I don't remember, if I told you that answer exactly. You may tell the number minus 180, minus 811, minus 305 and minus 803. These are the regular numbers followed by minus 904. These are the numbers that you will tell in the interview. Please be prepared with an example for these numbers. What is SOC 7 and how to fix this issue? Yes, this is a big story, guys. For this, you need to prepare 2 answers. One is with the tool, how you need to solve. Second one is without tool, how you solve as well. Now, for both these guys, I have prepared a SOC 7 append solution video already for our training videos on our YouTube channel. It's already there, guys. Simply type SOC 7 and my name. You'll find those videos. Two videos are there. Without tool and with the tool, both are there. Check both the options. In the interview, first tell the tool answer. Okay. In every project, tool will be there. So first answer is on the tool. If they ask you, Anil, without tool, how you'll answer it, then you tell the second option. That's what in this video is also there, where we say list option, test option, compile listing, offset value. These words will come. Okay. So in our short video, guys, I cannot tell you all those points, but yes, don't worry. Already explained, guys. Option append videos. There are two videos are there. Without tool, with the tool, both are explained. Check that one. If you have a doubt, put it in the comment, guys. I'll try to fix. I'll explain some other in another video someday. Okay. Next, what is sync in COBOL picture class? Okay, sync class. Okay, sync class here is very old question, guys. Okay, very old question. I'll tell you. Basically, in the memory part. Okay, I'll take a notepad to explain this point. Let me bring up my notepad here. Basically, memory allocations, guys, allocations will be always 4 bytes count. One word. So when you are taking the variable of any size, variable of picture class x of 1 or 9 of 1 like this, system allocates 4 by 1 word always here. It will get you 1 word memory always like this. If you take another variable here with a picture class of another x of 5, system will use extra 2 words here. Something like this. You'll get 2 words to allocate this value. Now, basically this sync class, what it does is instead of here you take is, what happens is the sync class will always gives you new words. It won't be using the existing word. In this example, here you have, this is 4 character words, 4 bytes, and then you have another 4 words here. Now you already used this part, okay? Let's say you already used this part here with one word of letter A. Let's say A have been used here for one position. You still have 3 places and another extra word, let's say here. If I have to store this new 4 characters, what generally system will do is it will take this 1, 2, 3 and this as the 4th one, continuation memory. This is what the regular example. But what the problem here is, whenever you are accessing the variable, whenever you are accessing this variable 2, let's say variable 2 here, system always need to read 2 words because one of the data is over here, okay? 3 bytes over here, 1 byte over here, right? So whenever I want to get this variable 2, along with this one word, I need to also get the second word. That means it will take extra reading reasons. Very story point. But if I use sync class, if I say like this, if I use a picture class S9 of 4 comp with a sync class here, and then what happens where sync is not used here, then you take a variable name picture class with some x of 2 or x of 3 here as sync. If I remember like this syntax, old syntax, guys, nobody uses it. What this fellow will do is, now you have 2 variables, guys. Okay, this one will give you one word with 4 bytes of space. But since it is 9 of 4, you can only use 2 bytes. You can only use the 2 byte space here, 1 and 2 here, you'll use it. Now I need another x of 2 here, or let's say x of 3 as well, or x of 4 as well, like this. Now what happens, for this variable, you need 1, 2, another word. You need another word, that is another 4 bytes here. System will now use this as 3 and 4. This is regular example. Okay, this is the regular example without sync class. If I use sync class, system will leave this part, take separately again for this 4 separate memory. So now when you're reading the second variable, you need to read only one word. So this will make the program reading performance little better, but it will create some extra junk space, slack bytes. These are called my knowledge, okay, to my understanding, if I remember this word called slag bytes, something like slag bytes, some wastage of memory, guys. This is waste of memory creating here. If I don't use sync class, system will use the continuation memory by word to word, by word to word. Now this one is very much saving the space, but when you're reading, you should always read multiple words to get the data. The second thing is, if I use sync class, system allocates always a new word like this, but it will remove the, or it will ignore the some of the byte space, what we call slag bytes, wasting part. So either you will be getting reading performance better, wasting the memory, or you will be using the memory better, getting the reading performance little less. Basically, nobody knows this whole sync class story, so nobody uses in the project. Into they might have come up with this question because this will be used in the PAM parameter, guys. During PAM parameter, you need a length and text field, right? There they use this sync clause of syntax, but very rare, don't need to worry. This is to tell that to allocate extra new word instead of continuing, but it will create a problem of slag bytes, waste of memory. Then 29, guys, question on 88 variable number, gender pick of X, 88 male value 1, 88 female value 2 and 3. If I set female to true, what value will be in the variable gender? If I want the gender as female, what should I set with? Okay. So the first question is very tricky question, guys. Easy answer, but tricky question here. If I set female to true, you told that female could be 2 or 3. Okay, value of 2 and 3 you have given. Now, if I set female as true in the syntax, set is an operator, guys. Okay, this is a statement in COBOL. This set, which is in small letters, is actually a statement. Set to true here. This is a full statement. So if I set this female to true, will 2 will be there in the gender or will 3 will be in the gender is what the question here is. The answer is 2, guys. Whichever is the first value, that will be in the gender. Whichever is in the first value, that will be your gender value as such. That's for your first answer. Second one, if I want to have gender as female, what value should I set? 2 or 3? You can move 2 to the gender or you can move 3 to the gender. System will set the female as true, guys. Okay. Either you move 2 or you move 3, that will do. But if you set female to true, if you use this statement, system will queue the 2 as your value here. Then the last question in this recording, guys, perform until questions for a certain condition. How many times a para will be performed for a given certain condition? How many times a para will be performed? Now, I don't know. Based on the condition, right? Perform until question. For a certain condition, how many times a para will perform? Really, guys, this question has no clarity. If the condition is true, it will come out of the loop. If the condition is false, it will continue the loop. Now, how many times it will run? This is not a static loop. Perform n times is a static loop. 5 times, 6 times it will run. But perform until is a conditional loop. So there is no specifically how many times it will run. Maybe the question is written here wrongly or question itself is wrong by the interviewer. I cannot justify that. But yes, if this question comes, please ask the clarification from the interviewer what they want exactly, what is the question is. Because this one I cannot understand. I cannot answer this one, guys. But anyway, there are other questions. There are so many other good questions are there in the later one. We'll cover them in the next video. This is video number 5, guys. You have video number 6. Please do subscribe to our channel to identify the most of the mainframe training questions and programs practical as well. I do the live training as well, guys. One-on-one training is also there. Batch training is also there. Please, whenever you have any requirement for training, ping me on WhatsApp directly. You can see the number on the screen itself. See you then for the next video.